guys saw the video from yesterday. You hopefully saw the E3 trailer. So let's talk about the gameplay of Sea of Thieves now, okay? So I'm going to be talking about everything I got to experience when I played the demo. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So first thing I should mention is that about the gameplay, there is a prototype version of Sea of Thieves that kind of lets the developers experiment with things really quickly, see how they work well, and if it works really well, then they'll transfer it into the Unreal version of the game, which is the version I played. So in the Unreal version, it was pretty bare bones. It was the essentials for what exactly Sea of Thieves is going to embody, what the experience is going to be like when you actually do play this game at your home. First off, there is, of course, the island. Me and my crew of 3 other people, so there were 4 of us, we all spawned in on an island. And actually, this was the island that we saw at the E3 trailer from 2015. This island was really cool. I went in the little cave, but nothing was in there. And we quickly kind of figured it out after a little bit of exploring because we saw the campfire and we spawned on. Anyways, the first thing we did was we went through our inventory because we had a little bit of inventory. There was no sliding bar, no navigation thing, no HUD, but we did find, first of all, a tankard kind of, or a mug of grog. In that, you drank it, you could chug it down, and then you would get all blurry and kind of walk all over the place. It was really cool, and I think it wasn't overdone because it penalized you for like 30 seconds or something, or maybe a minute, but it wasn't too much. Like, it wasn't, okay, I'm done with this now, it's over. So being drunk in the game is a possibility, and it really inverts the controls. It's kind of weird. I actually fell off the ship unintentionally because I was drunk and the controls were so weird and messed up. But it was really cool, and then the screen got all like fuzzy and weird and stuff, which was awesome. The second thing in our inventory was a plank, which I will talk about more in a little bit. So then we got onto the ship, and the ship was a lot of fun, okay? The essential for this game is to make the ship fun, because if you're cruising around on the seas without fun, it won't be a good game, because you'll have so much there but nothing to do on it, right? And a lot of your time is going to be spent on the ship. So there was a lot of suggestive stuff on the ship, because there wasn't like little tiny details yet, but I'm assuming there will be, because we saw things like crates and whatever on the ship, and at the bottom there was actually a brick. So nothing, you couldn't interact with it yet, but very suggestive. I think it will probably have something to do later on. Additionally, we saw the captain's quarters, which had all the detail. It looked pretty much exactly like the one from the music box video, and it was really cool. It like so much little detail. Again, couldn't really interact with anything quite yet, but I'm sure we will be able to in the future, and it was just really cool to see and explore that. So, making away kind of some mechanics of the ship, it took us 7 minutes for all the teams, because there were 12 of us, 3 teams of 4. It took us 7 minutes to all get on a ship and start sailing, which was really awesome. And as you can see from the E3 demo, or the E3 trailer, we're sailing! You know, it was a really exciting time. Yeah, that's going to go down in history. Pretty much everything I said is going to be tweeted at me for the next 4 years. It's gonna be a great time, guys. Anyways, so let's talk about exactly how you could get the ship to work. So we were sat down in these booths, the screen was off, everything was off, and then when it came on, you could go. But we had no instructions. We just had a little kind of game sheet which told us how the controllers worked, but nothing actually about the ship, which was, you know, fine. It was good. They wanted to see how we would react if we would figure this out. So basically, when we got on there, we kind of all fiddled around, and there was the little wheel thing in the center, which you can see right here. I don't know what it's called, but somebody got on it, and then we figured out the more people could get on it, up to 4 people could get on it, and each person made it go faster and faster and faster, which was really cool. And it kind of shows the collaborativeness of this game, that you're going to need teamwork to figure it out and to get everything done quickly and efficiently. Next, we saw that these pulley things for the mast, you could move them around and angle them around, because up in the sky you saw white lines, okay? And these white lines indicated which direction the wind was taking. So if you put your mast into the sails and the sails into the wind, then it would go faster, and if you're fighting against him, it would be much harder. But it was really cool. You could actually angle the pulleys to make it line up with the wind. It was so awesome, guys. It was just absolutely incredible. So much fun to figure all that out. Next, somebody could actually climb up to the crow's nest, which was really, really cool. And at the top of the crow's nest, it was so much easier to see all the other ships, all the other islands, and kind of, you know, figure it out so you could relate back to your captain so he could dodge things. And strategy is going to be a very big part in this game, because we figured out that you could actually lift half of the mast up so that the captain could actually see out, because if the mast's down, you can't see out. But if you lift it like kind of half up, you'll be able to see, and the captain can steer by himself pretty much. With the captain's wheel, it was very cool. You could turn it, it had a little thing so it would indicate, which way you would go to, like to the center, which way was center, which was very cool. And it's just so awesome. The ship is so much fun already, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot more to do on it in the future. So it was very cool. Next, of course, was cannons. In the version we played, it was unlimited ammo, everything just unlimited. You could shoot however many bullets or like cannonballs you wanted to, and it was so much cool. So much cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, so when you go up to another ship, because like when we played, we could go up to another ship, the other ships would all be fighting, and when you come up, you shoot the cannonballs, you have to angle your cannons, figure out what is the best spot. And one really cool thing, which is like an indication of that you shot them, is that when you hit them, it plays a little snippet of music, and if you hit them in a repetitive succession, it got louder and louder and louder, and the music would get louder and louder and louder, so you'd know, and eventually it sank, and it'd just be the full-blown song, and it was awesome. It was just great. We were all saying like, yeah, we got music, yeah, it is awesome. Music is going to be a really big part of this game, guys. So, talking about strategies, we figured out a little bit later that if you hit the bottom low of the deck, then it would sink them quicker, and that's what you want to do. But it's hard to tell sometimes whether you're shooting or not, whether you're hitting it or not, because the waves, you're far away, which is why the music can help a lot. So that was really cool. Another strategy was that you can actually drop the anchor in the middle of the fight, so you would turn around really quick and you could come back, and it would be just awesome. Strategy is going to be a big part. If you and your crew can figure out the strategy, it's going to be so much fun, and you'll be such a better crew for doing that. So that is awesome. We didn't play any swords or muskets or anything. It was just ship-to-ship combat. You could actually jump off and board the other person's ship, and that was cool. Like, no ships, like I'm assuming when swords happen you'll be able to do that, but that was very cool. Okay, that was awesome. Getting on the other person's ship. No mutiny options yet, although there was the plank, which was cool, very suggestive. Probably something's gonna happen with that. That was cool. We didn't see any sharks, any krakens in our version, but pretty sure it's 100% confirmed there's sharks and krakens and skeletons, stuff like that. But the version we played was just about the ship stuff. Just about the ship stuff. And that's about the same for the E3 demo to my understanding. So that was all very cool. But the level of detail in this game was incredible too. Because when you actually look up at the sky, you can see the North Star. And that's just so cool. Like, you never think of that. I never would have thought of that. You can just kind of look up, be like, okay, I'm heading north. That's so cool. And the version we played, again, didn't have any compasses or anything, but I'm pretty sure there will be because we have concept art of that stuff. So it could play a big importance for where you leave your treasure or that kind of thing. The version we played, again, there was no treasure or digging up treasure, but that was just very cool. Awesome stuff to see. All the islands were really detailed. There were no cave paintings on the islands, but it was just the bare bones. Like, it was about ship combat. It was about the fact that you can go explore, do whatever you want to on this open world. It was so much fun. Like, we played probably 4 hours of it overall, and it was just so much fun. I don't exactly know what I was expecting because we knew so little, but it exceeded my expectations 100% hands down. Just from the little snippet we got. What we got, truly guys, was it was a sliver of what the game is going to be. It was just the essential, it's what it's all about, and that's teamwork, collaboration, and just fun with your friends on the seas. And I think the E3 trailer really embodied that perfectly. So, as you know, that's all awesome. The islands, the sand, the sound effects, everything was incredible. You could hear crabs walking around, you could hear little birds, you could hear the rustles and the leaves in the trees. It was so much fun to do. You can find yourself in pretty much any scenario for this game. You want to get left behind, that's fine. But anyways, let's talk more about the combat. You get shot, somebody can go down and repair the ship and keep up with the repairing with the wooden plank, right? So we weren't exactly sure how that worked at first, but we kind of figured it out as we went on. So roles are going to play a very important part in this game. You're going to have a captain, crow's nest guy, cannonball people, angling sails, dropping anchors, repairing. It's going to be so much fun.
Okay, Mike, you're repairing, right? We're sinking.
And you're going to have to figure it out. You're going to have to be a crew. So once you did eventually, die and it sunk, because there were 3 levels to the ship. First one went, you'd be fine. Second one went, you'd sink, right? So that's kind of how you could indicate, that's how you could figure out if you were going down or not, if you should jump ship or not. But when you do go down, second level goes out, the ship actually flips over, and if you're like on the 3rd floor and there's water all over it, it's so hard to get out, okay? It's so much fun. And if you get stuck in there, the version we played, you just kind of respond, your crew responded after your ship got sank, which was fine. It was really cool. We actually tried to find the edge of the map, but that didn't go very well, and we kind of broke the game, which is fine. I'm not sure how that'll work in the end, but we just kind of sailed, and nothing really happened. We just kind of broke the game and had to respond, which was fine. So much fun, guys. Like I just keep saying, it was just so much fun. And you guys are going to love the game. I know you're going to love the game. The other thing in this game too was that there were 12 different characters. Not exactly sure on how character customization will work, if there will be any, but the 12 different characters were so diverse. They were big, fat, really skinny, really tall, shorter. It was so cool to see. Some of them had peg legs, some of them had eye patches, some of them had scars, some had like little claw hands, which was really weird. It was so awesome, and it was just great. It was really cool. Awesome. Just an awesome experience overall. And all these characters really added to kind of the diversity and what you would be playing as, potentially anyways. So what this really does, what this thing really shows, is potential for the game, because I think it has, from what we played anyway, it's got a little bit of a ways to go. I think they have all the ideas there, but this demo really showed the potential of the game, what it can be and what it's going to be. So anyways, thank you all so much for the support from yesterday's or the other day's video, the vlog-ish kind of thing. Somebody said it was the most beautiful video they've ever seen, and that was just one quote of so many nice comments, like congratulations, you deserve it. It's just incredible to see the outpour of support for the channel, and it was just a great day. And some people hated on, thought we were annoying, but I think they really missed the point in that Rare was trying to show that this is a team game, that everybody's going to have fun. We weren't actors, we weren't faking it, we weren't scripted. We got in there, we had no idea what was going on, and we just played, and we had so much fun doing it together, and that's what Rare was trying to show. It was great fun to watch, and it was great fun to play. I know you guys are going to love it. It's going to be an awesome, incredible game. I really think it's going to be a groundbreaking game, and it'll be very successful. And I hope that doesn't sound too biased coming from me, because I promise I will never be biased. I tried to find something I didn't like about this game, and I just couldn't do it. So I hope you're looking forward to the next few days of videos, because there are a lot of things we're still going to be talking about. We're going to be unboxing everything that I got from this trip. We're going to be talking about the new fan forms that Rare released after the conference. We're going to be talking about interviews from E3. We're going to be talking about the fan pack from their website. There's going to be so much content coming up. Great content. Wonder if Captain Bones will keep doing what he's doing, but I guess we will see. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I love you all so much. You're just going to be able to have the pirate life, right? That's what it's about. That's what this game is about. It's about having fun with your crew, doing that. And I think that pretty much covers everything about the gameplay that I personally played. Again, I'd like to thank Rare and all of them, and I'd like to thank all of you for watching this video. The links to the gameplay trailer will be included in the description below, so you can go check that out yourself and experience it kind of the way I did, because that was just one story, and there's going to be millions of stories for this game, but it's just going to be a great community, I know, and it's going to be so much fun to watch. It's going to be so much fun to play. It's going to be everything you guys want, trust me, I promise. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been Paladin Topaz with Sea of Thieves Central. Live that pirate life.